The new Adidas Predator has arrived and it looks incredible, but the big question, as with any new generation boot, is how does it compare to the previous Predator? Let's get straight into it. This isn't a dramatic update, but there are a few key differences that grab you when you first open the box. The first one is the tongue. Firstly, this is a proper Predator red, which is a big tick in our book. But the main change here is the shape. It comes in a slightly different shape and is a lot narrower and slightly longer than what we've seen on previous models, which is ideal for those of you who want to pull it down as far as you can, Beckham style. The second change, and probably the most noticeable, is the strike skin on the upper. Strike skin is Adidas's name for rubber elements that allow you to influence the spin, power, and accuracy of the ball. It's still made up of the prominent raised rubber elements, but they're more stripped back in comparison to the previous generation Predator. They also flow onto the tongue for an added bit of bite when striking the ball. It's noticeable visually, but striking the ball still has that same effect. If you strike across the ball, you can feel the boot influencing and enhancing that spin and power. The previous one has far more rubber on the upper, as you can see. Which do I prefer? There's not a lot in it, but I think I'll go for the newer one. The fact that there is less rubber makes the upper a little bit more flexible, and the rubber just feels more built into the boot rather than sat on top of it. The final change is less technical. Adidas have updated the overall aesthetic of the boot by adding a graphic across the stripes, which they'll no doubt use to bring in an extra pop of colour as we move into 2025. Everything else remains the same, and in all honesty, why would they change much at all? The previous generation was one of the most popular of all time and brought back the iconic elasticated tongue. Same comfort, same locked-in lightweight feel, but this edges it for me. The slight tweaks make it a little more streamlined and a little more aggressive looking overall, and a solid upgrade on what we've seen the rest of 2024 without tearing up what was already an incredible and popular design. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Which Predator you're picking? Is it 2024's iconic ranges, or as we move into 2025, does this new generation Predator take your pick?